Hey, how are you today? This is DCSG 81 and today we'll take a look at the Mezco 112 collectibles Batman Sovereign Knight. Okay, so this is my first Mezco review, but it's not my first. It's actually my fifth Mezco that I got so far. So but it's the first time I review it on screen for you guys. You can see it's a huge box. My Catwoman still around from my previous review. So let's take a closer look at the box. Okay, so we have the box here. It's pretty simple. From the front you can see the Batman logo, very cool, and they usually include a piece of plastic. As you can see, it's still wrapping it up. It's I just got it last week. So it says 112 collectibles, post, play and display. This is actually their slogan, so it's from DC, of course. Okay, and then at the side here we have the standard. This is what they usually have, the standard display of the Batman logo. I mean, if you're a Superman figure, of course you'll see the Superman logo here, and the side here is the same. And here is where the interesting part is. It shows everything, including the figure, the accessories. This is what I like best. They actually show the list of accessories to make sure you have a checklist of if anything else is missing. It's very cool. And also they have some actually display of the pictures. And if I'm not mistaken, for Mezco pre-orders, they usually have quite a lot of pictures as compared to other brands like s.h.figuarts or the Figma. They actually have all the very cool poses they have, and this Batman is actually, if I'm not wrong, when it opens for pre-order, there's only 3 heads. This one, this one, and this one. Okay, it doesn't comes with the unmasked head of Bruce Wayne. So when I saw it, it actually released with the Bruce Wayne head. I'm pretty excited because it's like a bonus to us. Yeah, so I mean, how often does a Toyz that gives you another unmasked, totally unmasked head of Bruce Wayne? I mean, it's like for s.h.figuarts, it's never happened. Yeah, so this is a bonus. So let's proceed to unboxing. Okay, so the unboxings for Mezco is a little different. Yep, so they actually give an option to actually remove the front cover. It's like you're opening a Hot Toys. You can actually just pull it out. Okay, yep, and there you can see the figure in the window. Okay, it's very cool. Okay, of course I'll take the figure out right now. Okay, so here you have it, the Batman, Mezco Batman right out of the box. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so from the head sculpt, that we have 4 head sculpt as I mentioned earlier. So this head sculpt actually is the normal one that comes with the figure. It's looking very good, I must say. Oh my god, I thought this will be the least favorite of mine, but now it turns out very good. I haven't even take a look at the rest of the head sculpt. Okay, yeah, so I can see the suit is actually clothing. This is actually the Mezco specialties. They always use the actual fabric for their figures. This is what set them apart from the rest, like s.h.figuarts or Mezco, or Figma or Mifex. Yeah, so they actually use real fabric for their action figures, as well as the cape. They don't use those sculpted plastic cape with joints. That's ugly. So yeah, so this is what set Mezco apart from the rest. So it's being done very well, I must say. But they also although it's looking very good, but when you try to do the articulations portion, which I will show later, you must also do with care. It's unlike those fully plastic one where you can just turn and twist, you know. This one is you have to take care of the joint as well as the fabric, so that you don't overdo them and you end up with a hole or something. Okay, but it's very well done. You can see the fabric is not just pure fabric. It has printed design on them, and the back belt is looking very good. There's a you can see there's some weathered gold, like some dirt on it. Okay, so the Batman hand, and I must say I'm liking this the bat logo, the bat symbol, very much. Yep, it's the white very big one, something like the Ben Affleck Batman. Okay, so you have the boots, very well done again. And the shoulder pad, I'm sorry, the knee pad. Okay, I was hoping the what do you call this, the gauntlets, the bat claw, it will be slightly longer, it will be much cooler there. Okay, but the head is very well done. Oh my god. Okay, it's looking very good. Okay, and to say the least, I think this is not the first Batman they made. Of course, Mezco have made a lot of Batman. I think maybe more than 10. Maybe someone of you can leave a comment below and let me know how many Batmans have Mezco made so far. I think I lost count. I think probably around 10 to 20 of them. Okay, so this bat cave is not something new, I believe, and it's not a bad cape. First of all, of course, it's not wired or anything. Okay, but the material wise, I felt that it's a little not to say cheap, but it's a little thin to my preference. Yeah, I was hoping something more sturdy or something that feels more quality. I'm not saying this is a cheap material, but it just feels like, you know, any scratches on it might just leave a hole, those kind of feelings. But it does look very good, especially you can see just now I can just close him and it looks very well done. Okay, and of course if you want him to, you can just flip him over. I think this is why they actually use this kind of fabrics. Yeah, so it's looking very good, but it's just the feel of it. It doesn't really feel very premium kind of feel. Okay, so let's move on to the articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, let's look at the head first. The head actually have a free movement. You can actually turn pretty much anywhere. You can look down this much. Okay, of course you can look up a lot. Okay, very well done. It's very stiff. It doesn't like feel like it's very loose, so it's very well done. Okay, I believe there's some articulation on the neck. Oh no, okay, just the yeah. Okay, and for the hand, I would suggest, as I mentioned earlier, when you try to move around, just remember the it's a real fabric, so you might want to consider the fabric of it. Of course, it can go up this much. Okay, it's actually stretchable material, but you still have to be very careful and try to do a upper punch, and from here you can see it start to strain the fabric a little bit, so you have to be very careful. Okay, I would suggest don't leave the poses too long, or it might just overstretch the material and it becomes very loose. Okay, so there's double joint elbow, if I'm not wrong. Let's try it. Yep. Okay, pretty much. And I'm not sure. Yep, there's a I think there's an arm swivel here. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. But you can still turn on the hands, of course, the hands movement. Okay, so can pretty much go more than 90 degrees, but don't overstretch the material here. Okay, and so you can actually do a crunch. Let me see. Yeah, you can do, there's some crunch here on the elbow, on the abs, and he can also look stretch back pretty much. Okay, for the legs, of course I wouldn't recommend you to do a split because of the stitches. It might just open up the stitches. I mean, how often do you see Batman doing a split, right? So just don't try it. Okay, and you can actually do a kick, not much, maybe 90 degrees, and you can really start to see there are some strain here. Yeah, so don't leave your Batman on this pose for long, or you might just have some, you know, lines after that. Okay, so there's a double joint knee. Okay, very much. Okay, again 90 degrees, more than that actually. And the legs here, you can move pretty much. There's a ball joint, and there's no toe hinge. Okay, it's a one piece shoe, but it's looking very, very good, I must say. There's actually design on it, just not just a plain shoe. Okay, so here is the articulation. I think it actually moves quite pretty much what Batman can do. Yeah, maybe squatting down, overlooking over the high place might not be working if you want to do that pose. But maybe he's just standing on some stone and looking over is still workable. Okay. Yep. So let's move on to the next section, which is the accessories. Okay, so for the accessory, I'm so sorry that I have to show you through this way because I'm still haven't get any compartment box for my accessory yet, so I don't plan to take them out from the boxes. So I'm just going to show you guys what it comes with from the box. So so sorry about that. So first of all, let's go through the hands. Okay, so you can see here we have of course a pair of fist hand that comes on the figure that we can see earlier on, and then a pair of hands for holding the guns, I believe. Okay, or no, I think this is for holding the batarang. Okay, and then we have a pair of hands. This is more like a relaxed hand. Okay, and let's see this. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the hands to hold the batarangs. Okay, and this is the hands for holding the guns. Yep, I believe there is the grappling guns that comes on the figure, which I will show you later. So what is this hands for? Okay, we might find out later. And of course, one of the reasons that I got this Batman is because of this. It's a kryptonite knuckle duster hand, they call it. Okay, so it's very cool. You can actually pose him fighting with Superman with this Superman weakness. Okay, and here we have 10 small batarangs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 10 of it, looking very cool. And then we have a big batarang here. This is very, very sharp. Just be very careful about it. Yep, and you can see the design actually looks very, very good. Okay, oops. So we have the this is the yep, the grappling guns with 2 hooks. So one of the hooks is something like this that you can stick on the guns. Yep. So it looks like this before it shoot up. And then another one is with the rope that comes on it. Okay, so it makes it looks like it's already shoot out, and then Batman holding the ropes. Okay. So this is the Batarang. I'm sorry, the grappling guns. Then we have the Sonic. They call this Sonic distributor guns. Looking very, very cool. Just look at the details. My God! Again, very pointy. Just be careful. And then we have this very, very cool bat drone. Wow! My God! Look at all the weathering. Looking very, very nice. Even the bat's head, the eyes is painted red. Very, very cool looking. Okay. I wonder how you should pose this. They don't have any things for it to stand. You need to have a stand that put it here. Okay. So that's the bat drone. Okay, and then right here we can see from where just now the where the figure is. Okay. So once you take out the figure, you can see the very cool base. All the Mezco actually comes with a base, and they have the Batman logo on it. It's very, very cool. So, and also there's a back compartment behind. Okay. That you can see the stand, the standard stand. And then they have this stand, this special stand is to connect all this small wiring. Okay, this is to hold the bat cave on flying poses, like, you know, if you want to have Batman like gliding down with the cape flowing. So these are the accessories to hold the cape. So when you take the photography, it looks like as if it's the cape is flowing. Okay, because it's not wires. That's why they give these kind of things. Okay, and of course they have a bag, just like the Figma that I showed yesterday on my Catwoman review that you can see right here now. Okay, this is the same concept. They have a bag for you to put all the accessories. Okay. So let's get to the best part is the heads. Okay, so let's look at this one first. Okay, so this head actually reminds me of the Hush Batman with the shorter, what do you call the shorter bat ears. So it looks very, very good. This is more to the angry expression. I will try on the, okay, I'll try it now. So we can see the difference. Even they didn't just change this one to shorter, because the expression is different as well. You can see that. Okay, you can see the grinning teeth. It's looking very, very good. Okay. So to change the head, just to pull up, you can look at it. So this is also another reason why I wanted this Batman so badly, because it looks very good with this head. Okay. Okay, so the next head, of course, is also my favorite. So this Batman has two of my favorite head, which is this one. I'm sorry, this one. And this one. Okay, this is the injured face. Looks like he's been scratched by Catwoman. Okay, it's very, very cool looking. So initially I only know there's 3 heads, so I thought this one would be just a normal Batman head, and I actually prefer these 2, but now it seems that I like this one as well. And of course with the unmasked Bruce Wayne head, I love it even more. So I love all the 4 heads. It's like full points for me. Okay, so let's look at it now. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Very, very good. You can see the eyes is painted very well. Oh my god, this is perfect. Okay, so lastly, the unmasked Bruce Wayne head. I know this head is not something new. Probably, I think at least maybe 4 to 5 Batmans have already used this head. But for me, this is my one and only Mezco Batman, so I think it's looking very, very good. See? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so this is just perfect for me. I mean, I just love this Batman so much now. Okay, and other than all this, it actually comes with us. I think this comes with all the Mezco. They actually have a paper, which is the product care guidelines. So they're telling you that design for collectors and things like that, and don't overstress the cloth. Yeah, so you can pause this screen if you want to read it. Okay, so let's move on to the size comparison. Okay, so for the first size comparison, I'll compare the DC with Marvel. So we can see the s.h.figuarts Mark 85 and also the s.h.figuarts Captain America from Infinity War. So Mezco is known to be in the slightly bigger scale when compared to the rest. So you can see he doesn't look very tall, but if you are looking at the size, he's actually much more buffer compared to the rest. Okay, so next I'll compare him with the Marvel Legend lines. And we can see the Spider-Woman on my left and then the Spider-Man on my right. So this I think this actually scale pretty well to the Marvel Legends, because Marvel Legends also tends to be in the bigger scale compared to s.h.figuarts as well. So they actually scale pretty okay. Okay, so next I'll compare the other Batman that I have, which is from Mayfax. So we can see the Mayfax Ben Affleck Batman. Of course, the head is a custom from 11. You can see my review on it over right here. And the cape is also a custom from Daredevil 19. Okay, I also have another review you can see right here. And this is my favorite Heath Ledger Joker. Yeah, so it's also from Mayfax. Okay, they actually scale. I think it scales pretty okay. Yep, what do you think? And next, of course, we will compare him with the same line. All of them are from Mezco. This is the Mezco Deathstroke, as well as my favorite Mezco Joker. Okay, he's also one of the reasons why I wanted to get another Batman, because I have sorry about that. I have the as by my previous size comparison, you can see the movie version of Batman, the Ben Affleck, as well as the movie version of Joker played by the late Heath Ledger. So I have the movie Batman Joker, so now I need a anime version of Batman and Joker. Okay, and lastly, I'll compare him with my latest Catwoman. Actually is from the anime series of Batman Ninja. So this is from Figma. You can see the scale is actually pretty off, but well, she's a girl, so maybe we can actually forgive her small scale a little bit from here. But I think they look pretty okay together. What do you think? Okay, so my final verdict for this guy. Oh my god, I think you already know my score. I think this is a perfect 10 out of 10 figure. And some of the pictures and even on my hand, I do feel there are some you know, a little bit disproportion about the body. Seems like it has a bigger upper part body, and then suddenly the lower part is very, very small. It's like doesn't seems very proportion to me. I'm not a expert in human body proportion, but it does look a little bit, you know, just a little bit weird. But it does looks very, very good overall. I mean, it doesn't bother me actually. That's why I'm still giving it a 10 out of 10. But it does have that kind of feeling if you have it on your hand. But if you doesn't mind that, then it's even more better for you. But for me, of course I doesn't mind, but it does have a little bit of that kind of feel when I look at it. But it's still a very, very, oh my god, it's such a beauty. Wow. Okay, so this is like a perfect Batman for me actually now. My god, it's looking very, very good. So yeah, so sorry for the long video, because this is the first time I actually review a Mezco, and I must say this is a really, really perfect figure for me. So what do you think? Okay, I hope you like this video. Click the like button if you like it, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this Batman so far. Okay, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Until then, I'll speak to you real soon. Bye.